Steven Universe Wanted provides us a huge game changer for the series. Every episode provides something new for the fans to chew on until we get the next set of episodes. But the biggest talk of the town right now is the trial. Up until this point in the series, every character has shared the idea that Rose shattered Pink Diamond. However, we're not too sure about this anymore. It's apparent from Steven's trial that Blue Diamond has been suspicious of what really went down that day for quite some time. The way I see it, to her, this wasn't the trial to punish Rose Quartz. This was a trial to confirm her doubts on if Rose is capable of doing such a thing. And suddenly, Blue Diamond keeping the Rose Quartzes and bubbles makes a lot more sense. She wants to preserve Pink's legacy, and she doesn't want to shatter an entire cut of gem for a false accusation. Blue Zircon made a great case in Rose's favor. No matter what direction you perceive it, Rose shattering Pink Diamond doesn't add up. Ultimately, only someone high-ranking on the inside had the authority to set up Pink's demise and sweep the details under the rug afterwards. That's where accusations of a diamond comes into play. A lot of people are pointing fingers at Yellow Diamond due to her haste to wrap up everything and try to execute Steven at every given chance, but that's a bit too obvious, and I feel like that would detract from Yellow's development so far. Sugar stated that Yellow Diamond contrasts from Blue Diamond by pushing away all her feelings. She doesn't want to feel anything concerning Pink Diamond's death, and her actions in the trial are reflective of that statement. She doesn't want to become vulnerable and display emotion, but rather keep composure. So of course, coming to face with Rose Quartz is something she wanted to get over with as quickly as possible. As for her outburst at the end, Yellow comes across as someone who's ill-tempered, so being accused of the murder for someone so close to her would be the recipe for disaster. That doesn't mean Yellow doesn't know anything. In fact, I couldn't help but assume she's hiding something as the trial escalated. The expression Yellow Pearl possesses as she swiftly turns to Blue Pearl when the prospect of Pink Pearl's whereabouts arises, whereas Blue Pearl just kinda looks off guard, is what sold me. Yellow Pearl gave off a vibe where her dirty little secret was on the verge of being busted, where Blue Pearl, much like her diamond, realized she never considered Pink Pearl before. Zircon's emphasis on Pink Pearl's whereabouts is important to the series' narrative. This was the very first time the character was even addressed in canon. To be in such a manner where she could be misconstrued as an antagonist sets up future developments. Is she still out there? Is she our Pearl? Above all else, White Diamond's absence in the trial speaks volumes. While we know nothing concrete about her, the inference that she's at the top of the chain in the Diamond Authority insignias, in addition to the implications of her controlling Homeworld in her mural, it's nothing short of odd that she wasn't present at such an important time for Yellow and Blue Diamond, deciding the fate of the one held accountable for another diamond's demise. You would think if she does hold such a high presence in Gem Society and the Diamond Authority, she'd be heavily involved in all decisions concerning them. This alone has me put her on the list of all possible culprits for shattering Pink Diamond. Now in the past year, I have speculated that White Diamond shattered Pink Diamond in the scenario that Pink Diamond found the rebellion behind closed doors, but after it was revealed in Back to the Moon that Rose allegedly shattered Pink Diamond, I offered an alternative perspective that Pearl could have been the perpetrator under the facade of Rose Quartz, and that's the reason why she isn't fond of shapeshifting. Recently, I shared the concept of Rose being the one shattering Pink Diamond by deflecting an attack back at her, but now, I don't believe one single person was responsible for Pink Diamond's death. I believe this was a collaborative effort between parties, even if one party doesn't fully realize it. I believe Rose, White Diamond, and a Pearl all had a role in ending Pink Diamond's life. Even though Yellow Diamond could fit into this equation, I will have her possible inclusion later on. But why? What motivations would they have to take out Pink Diamond? Well, for Rose Quartz and the Crystal Gems, that motivation is simple and has already been laid out. Pink Diamond had control of the Earth. She wanted to colonize it, which would have effectively changed the planet as we know it. The only way for Rose Quartz to achieve her goal, liberate the Earth from Homeworld's tyranny, and have a place where gems can be free, a place where human beings and all of the planet's life forms can continue to live in harmony, it had to be a diamond-free planet. Rose Quartz had everything to gain from Pink Diamond being removed from the equation, and driving Homeworld's forces away. This makes it easy for anyone else who would want to get rid of Pink Diamond to cover their tracks, and pin it on the Crystal Gems. As for White Diamond, going off of the assumption all the implications are true, and she is the most powerful gem, the head of the Diamond Authority, then I feel as if she'd be the one to ultimately determine another diamond's fate. Even if Yellow alone won't dispose of Pink, she'd likely have the fear of White Diamond dangling over her. Because if White didn't want Pink out of the picture, and found out Yellow caused her demise, it'd be lights out. However, if Yellow wanted Pink out, and White shared the same sentiment, it becomes a different story. From what we've seen, Pink Diamond may not have been as suitable to be a diamond. The most telling thing is the human zoo. Pink Diamond kidnapped humans from the planet, but put them in a utopian paradise where they're pampered, taken care of, and even given a romantic partner. We've seen Yellow and Blue Diamond and their court have little to no compassion or understanding towards humans, Greg seemingly being the first human Blue connected with. For the other diamonds to have no regard for human life, yet Pink go above and beyond to preserve and protect them from extinction, as a complete colonization would have likely wiped out the race, just seems odd. Factor in giving the Zoomans a romantic partner. with love being a dangerous concept on Homeworld as it leads into cross-gem fusion, it all makes Pink Diamond an oddball, with very questioning decisions. I've speculated before that Pink Diamond may have been an overcooked gem, which could also factor in warranting a removal from the Diamond Authority. But ultimately, as gems tend to mimic their diamond and their abilities, by looking at Rose and Steven's arsenal, Pink Diamond was very overpowered in her abilities. Just looking at Rose Quartz and her son, they could heal, resurrect, possess other minds, create new life, and so much more. If Pink shared all these abilities and possibly had more, such as fire-based elemental abilities seen by her Jaspers, Amethysts, and Rubies, she would definitely give all the other diamonds a run for their money, should she decide to turn heel. She was a liability. For those reasons, I believe White would decide that Pink was not suited for this world, and had to be shattered. She could have relayed this to Yellow Diamond, who would then be aware that Pink Diamond was not long for this world, and even help conspirize with White. However, as we know, Blue and Pink were very close. This provides as an obstacle to White and Yellow, as Blue's over-attachment meant that she couldn't catch wind that Pink's days were numbered. Now, something Steven Universe excels at in the mystery department is giving us scarce details. This is especially true when piecing together the timeline of the Gem War. We get information of events, but no proper sequence of events in which they occur. In fact, we only just received confirmation that Rose was a few hundred years into rebellion when Pink Diamond was shattered via Zircon. That's definitely enough time for Homeworld higher-ups to devise a plan to get rid of Pink Diamond and pin it on the Crystal Gems. Now, I don't see Rose Quartz and White Diamond aligning directly. It's possible, but I just don't envision either sides working directly together, no matter how shady their tactics were. If anything, with Rose Quartz having a steady but small flow of gems defending from Homeworld and being abducted into the Crystal Gems, who's to say one of those gems weren't set from Homeworld with a hidden agenda? A gem very close to White Diamond, close enough to get inside information on how to take another diamond down. What if that gem was our Pearl? What if White Diamond created our Pearl for the purpose of betraying Homeworld and aligning with Rose Quartz, getting very close to her and feeding her information to get rid of Pink Diamond? To entertain those who believed our Pearl belonged to Pink Diamond at some point, which I believe is very feasible, White could have even gifted Pearl to Pink Diamond with the same end goal in mind: betray Homeworld and join the Crystal Gems. Even if Pink Diamond already had a Pearl, who's to say a diamond isn't allowed to own more? Or something happened to the original Pink Pearl which led to our Pearl's creation and transferred from White to Pink. There are ways to fit in both ideas, having Pearl be someone who belonged to both diamonds, as in this point in time, we have zero concrete information on Pearl's life before Rose Quartz, other than she did indeed serve Homeworld for some time. One thing White may not have accounted for is Pearl genuinely falling in love with Rose Quartz, although that would have just played it into White's favor all the more. Once Pearl joined Rose Quartz in the Crystal Gems, she kept in touch with White Diamond, coming with a plan to shatter Pink Diamond while covering it up as Rose's. All White Diamond had to do was arrange a time and place for her and Pearl to meet and approach Pink Diamond together, with Pearl taking on a form different enough from how she appears with Rose. But even then, Homeworld doesn't exactly recognize their own rebels in the present day, although they have reformed in appearance since the war. Now, a fair share of people, me included, have speculated that Pearl shapeshifted as Rose when shattering Pink Diamond. The common argument against this is that neither of them would put the amount of stress that comes with doing that on each other. But I'm not too certain of that. If Rose wanted to shatter Pink Diamond but couldn't go through with it, and Pearl offered to assume Rose's identity, with Pearl's white pigmentation and pink hair, with some convincing, I don't think Rose would oppose. Rose would want to make a statement by shattering Pink Diamond, and that statement wouldn't be as powerful if everyone knew someone other than the leader of the rebellion took out a diamond. Pearl has been shown to do anything for Rose, putting her very life on the line for her on numerous occasions. Taking the fall for Rose doesn't seem like something Pearl would be against, and if a key point of the series is that Rose had to make hard decisions, having someone else deal a finishing blow to Pink Diamond would be one of those hard decisions. Now, all that really leaves is the weapon. Everyone is convinced Rose used her sword, but Bismuth stated she designed the sword to never shatter gems. However, we've seen that Pearl used swords during the war. She even uses her spear as a sword. Now, one of her swords may have not been enough to shatter a diamond, or even big enough to shatter a diamond, as Eyeball states the sword was huge. But it's been highly speculated that Yellow Diamond has a sword of her own, as statues that resemble her appear to don a sword. And I imagine a diamond sword would be huge in the hands of a regular gem. Now, if Yellow Diamond's sword was a physical weapon, as opposed to one that manifests from her gemstone, she could have supplied Pearl with her sword to shatter Pink Diamond, and assuming everything happened so fast, no one could be sure if the sword was actually Rose's. This is why Yellow Diamond is quick to shut anyone up concerning Pink Diamond's demise, and just wants Rose Quartz shattered. Her mourning and devastation showing that would be all is genuine, But it isn't without guilt. She knows that the word gets out that she insisted in killing Pink Diamond, even if she did love her, which I believe she truly did. Blue Diamond would never see her the same way again, and could even defect from the Diamond Authority. As for White Diamond and Pearl, White could have offered Pearl to return to the homeworld and betray the Crystal Gems, now that Pink's out of the picture, but Pearl refused, wanting to stay with Rose. White then cuts all communication with Pearl. And with the corruption light at the end of the war, it ensured that no matter what, the truth of what happened to Pink Diamond would never reach Homeworld. If Blue does find out the truth, while she may drop a grudge against Rose Quartz, her feelings of anger may shift towards Pearl. But even then, Blue may be understanding enough to look past that and shift all her anger towards White and only White. And maybe just a little bit towards Yellow for keeping it from her. So that's my current take on what happened to Pink Diamond and her shattering. While I'm not entirely sure that this is the true story, it was certainly a fun one to come up with, and I can only hope what the show delivers is much more wild and unpredictable. It's very possible Yellow Diamond is unaware of White Diamond playing a role in Pink's demise, and she truly is just denying any possibility that it isn't Rose, due to the fact that she just doesn't want to accept one of her own would take down Pink Diamond. I'm very curious to see what you guys think. And one more thing, before I close out this video, I'd like to apologize. Over the course of the weekend, I said some very horrible and immature things on Twitter, and even though I made up with the person now, it was still out of line no matter how you look at it. And even though I've apologized to them, I still want to apologize to my fans, because that's not an example the Roundtable should be setting at all, and I don't want that to be a stain on my character or this community. Because the Roundtable isn't just me, and it's horrible that everybody else has to suffer because of me. That being said, who do you think shattered Pink Diamond? Let's get a discussion going in the comment section down below. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, it really helps us out. Follow us on social media, links to everything in the description down below. Vox, signing out. This video has been powered by Patreon. If you want to give us some more support, head to patreon.com/roundtablevids, become a patron, and get some awesome perks. Thanks for watching another video on the Roundtable. If you want to get more involved with our community and watch videos from Let's Talk with Tom, Voxbox, and more, click the video right here. Or if you want to get some more of the animation goodness, watch some Crystal Clear or Meaning Monday, click the video right here. And please, don't forget to subscribe.